one's green with stars on it. And look, Jack White made a blue one. I thought he only liked red and white and black, but here, watch, it's better. See, he made a white one. And he made a black one too. Look, there's his radio tower. And look how good this one goes with the purple squiggles there. Oh, do I have glare and so on? Man, here, that's better. See all that purple squiggles and dots and wormies and everything. But this is my favorite because it's orange and black, just like Harley Davidson.
Hi folks, this is Glenn, last of the boomers. I want to talk to you about something that came up a week or two ago when I was talking to Hannah from Omaha Introverts, and she was saying that she was really insecure and working on her ability to review records. I kind of passed it off at the time, kind of went there, you're doing great, it's no big deal. But then afterwards I started really thinking about it and started really analyzing what went into being a good reviewer and so on. And I tell you what, it's a lot harder than I ever thought it was. I was humbled.
Moving on, we have In Another Land, which opens with this very upfront harpsichord and mellotron strings that gives way to this great tremolo effect on Bill Wyman's vocals.
Vinyl Rewind is a guy I started listening to way before I even knew there was a vinyl community. And in case you haven't ever seen him, I'll link to him below. He's really fantastic. I'd like to play a little clip from one of his episodes, one of his regular type features, and I'd really recommend you check him out if you haven't so already.
This song marks the first and only time bassist Bill Wyman takes lead vocals on a Stones record, and one of only 3 songs he wrote for the band. In fact, when Bill came into the studio on July 13th, only drummer Charlie Watts, session player Nicky Hopkins, and engineer Glenn Johns were in attendance. The session was canceled without Bill's knowledge, but Johns asked if Bill wanted to record something anyway, and this song was born. After laying down a basic recording, Johns
And I like this one. This one is great. And this one, I think this might be the best album I ever heard. This is blues, and you know what? It's really, really good. And I don't know if I've ever listened to this, but isn't she pretty?
Asked Small Faces to contribute to the track since they were recording right next door. The following day, the rest of the Stones added to the song, but when it was released as a single, Bill was given full credit up front.
Here we have the first pressing by these three guys. This is Larry, the famous trumpet player, Mo, the one who was soulful of the group, and Curly. I haven't actually listened to this, but I own all of their albums.
The song ends with a bit of Wyman snoring. Mick and Keith recorded him when he fell asleep in the studio sometime during the October sessions. They included it without his knowledge, and only after the album was released did he hear the inside joke. And this leads us right into the amazing 2000 Man.
Little known fact about Maynard Ferguson: he had his front teeth implanted into his mouth because he played with his mouthpiece so hard that the teeth started to come out. So yeah, the amount of research that he must put into his reviews, isn't that awesome? And he does that on every song, or at least most of the songs on albums. I can't imagine the amount of hours that he puts in studying. I'm sure that nobody can retain that amount of knowledge, although I know he's been into records for a long, long time. And then the production values and the concept of the character and so on. I just think the whole thing is great. I could not believe that I found this one. Do you know how rare gypsy music is? But here's the thing. I don't necessarily need all that quality. Obviously, it's nice, and I listen to them, and I enjoy it immensely. But what I really want out of a review is, what is the music like? If it's something obscure, I'd like to see it compared to albums that I might know or styles I might know, so that I kind of have an idea what the music's about. I like stories about the musicians or how the recording was made. Even to a lesser extent, how you got the album, how you learned about the band in the first place. Anyway, I want something that really connects me to the music and really inspires me to go and check it out. And you know, some people don't like pedophiles, but I am able to separate the music and the art from the man. And I guess that's all I've got to say right now, other than I don't think I've got this down by any means. I mean, Hannah at Omaha Introvert has got it way over me. And by the way, since that time, she talked about not being very self-secure with her interviews. She has gotten loads better. Check her last video out, and it's fantastic as far as review quality. I only hope to be that good someday, but like all of us, I'd hope I'm working on it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
I hate CDs. I hate darn CDs.